Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is the second Monday of February, February 10th. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend, and I apologize for being a couple minutes late, or 5 or 6 minutes late, trying to gather everything together. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend, and I need to change glasses because I can't see things with that one up here. There we go. Okay, hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. Tina and I had our demonstrator make and take event. So we had 38 women joining us. We made 16 cards. We had a fabulous potluck. It was so good. There was so much good stuff. I want to grab something because I want to show you one thing that one of the ladies brought. And it was the hit of the potluck. Not that it wasn't all, but she had these little heart plastic containers with a lid, and it was a little personal charcuterie cup, I guess. It had little pieces of cheese, some little salami, some grapes, 2 different colors, and some blueberries. It was so much fun. Everybody absolutely loved that. Hi, Judith. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Roseanne. Thank you guys for joining. I'm back to my old camera stand, so we're going to do a little playing tonight. I haven't had time to play with the new one again, and I'm noticing and had a couple comments that it was really far away and that it was hard for you to see. So we're going to go back to the old one for now until I can get things figured out a little better. Excuse me. And then yesterday we did, well, Tony and I Saturday night went back over to, I think I talked about this before, we went to the glass studio. The Glassmith. It's a glass blowing studio / bar, small little bar. They have beer and wine and like the carbless. And so we went over there and they did a heart. We got to pick the colors, and if we wanted 2 colors, if we wanted it twisted. And I don't know how well, look at that, how cool that is. That's what we got. We don't actually get to make it. We just get to watch them make it. We get to choose the choices, and then we get to watch them do it. And it's so much fun. In March, they are, yes, Judith, it's in Richmond. We've been over, we did it for Christmas. Now we did it for Valentine's. They are doing it for St. Patrick's Day, and they're making like a leprechaun hat, which I so want to go do, but I will be in North Carolina for on stage then. So Tony's trying to decide if he's going to go over and maybe see if Katie wants to go too. So I'm a little bit jealous there, but we'll see what other kinds of things. I've been posting it up as soon as I see anything. So it's just kind of a fun little event to go to. I went over yesterday and picked that up from them because it has to stay overnight so that it can cool and not crack. And then I was working on stamping stuff. I'm behind on a couple tutorials. And so it was a busy weekend. Watched the football game then last night, which I know I've gotten old because the halftime show. What I'm hearing from a lot of people my age is their kids thought it was great. They thought it was wonderful. So obviously it was not geared towards my age group. But I was busy working and kind of listening to things, so it was all good. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining. Okay, so don't forget to like, post, tag, share, all that fun stuff. I have 2 drawings to do tonight. The first one is for the Party Dots from the Spring Mini Catalog. And Becky White, you are the lucky winner of that. And the second, okay, good, Chris, I'm not alone. The second lucky winner is getting the low profile dots, and that is Sam Ashley. So I will be popping these in the mail to you ladies. I think most of the people, probably not all of, but most of the people watching are probably a little more my age bracket with the halftime show. I expected more commercials or better commercials. I didn't think the commercials were good yesterday either. So it's like, okay, goodness, but all right. Tammy, I saw you ask where in North Carolina. We're going to Raleigh. That's where the Stampin' Up! On Stage event is. So I fly in on Thursday in March and come back on Sunday. And then Cabin Fever, and I will be posting that out with all the details. But Cabin Fever will be Saturday, March 29th. So mark your calendars, okay? Something else that I wanted to share, and I'm looking to see. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera down. Yes, Chris, I agree. That one was cute. Again, that was a little bit more in our age bracket, right? Okay, so okay. We got the going down and coming back up again, okay? So bear with me here. We're going to shimmy and shake a little bit, but I want to try to get it down close enough. Okay, coming back up. All right, let's see. And you know what? I didn't even get it up over here. Reload. Okay, let me get you up so that I can see what you're seeing. There's our host code for this month. Okay, somebody is saying they love the heart. Let me see what the comment is. Makes me want to head there. You will have to give me the name. It's called The Glassmith. So it's theglassmith.com. And then you can see all the events and things that they're doing. They do a lot of different things. Okay, so we're there. Let me look at the thing here. Okay, we're coming in there. Let's see if we can get it down just a little bit more. Scoot this a little bit. Okay, remember that today's the 10th, so we have 18 more days of celebration, whether it's ordering and getting free things, or better yet, join my team for $99. You get to choose $125 or $155 worth of goodies that you want. At $125, you also get to choose 2 marker sets of the 4, and then choose whatever, $125 of whatever you want. Okay, Linda just made a comment. And I also, Judith, yes, it's right on 12 or 31, whatever's right there, that main one right through Richmond. Small little place right across the corner from Anderson's Chocolates. Okay, Linda says, loved Cupid Days. Okay, so I thought, and I can't completely show you, I did have the white boxes that were filled with 7 bags that had little goodies and things in them. Okay, day 1, and everybody's open day 1. I can't show everything because not everybody is through everything yet. Okay, day 1 was just kind of a gift package. It had 12 sheets of 4x6 cute as can be designer paper in it. It also had a package of the heart sequins, and it had a yard of the gold open weave ribbon, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. So that's what day 1 had. Then day 2, you opened up and you had a kit that made this fun little candy holder. This is the gold open weave ribbon. It's 1.5 inches wide, but it can scrunch right down. Really cool to add some fun little texture to your projects. This is the Heart of Elegance die set and the Marbled Elegance designer paper. So they had all the pieces. These were already die cut for them. Everyone in the first package, I forgot, they also received the package of Celebrate Love Mix and Match ephemera pack. So there's no stamping in the projects that were in this one. That way everybody could do it. They didn't have to buy anything extra. And then tutorials were sent. I didn't get the tutorials done in time to include in the package. That's what I did with 12 Days of Christmas. So hopefully I can get myself a little more on time next time to be able to do that. But I emailed the tutorials to everyone. So they got to assemble this. They had the chocolate bars to put in, and you're ready to gift it for Valentine's Day. That was day 2. Day 3 was this fun little box, stands up, and inside was a little package of Milano cookies. Okay, so not everything's geared towards the kids. There's some adult things. There's also some kids things. Not everything was treats, food related, or candy. But isn't that fun? And that's just a quick project. Again, everything was already cut and scored and everything for them. These things are all out of the ephemera pack. And then they use their little gold sequins from day 1's package. Okay? So you'll have to watch my blog for days 3, No, that was 3. For days 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those will be coming over the next week to be able to share those. Between the 12 days of Christmas and Cupid's 7 days with Cupid, it seems to be quite the hit. So I'm pretty sure that the Easter Bunny will be gathering supplies to create an Easter basket full of goodies. Probably, again, like a 7-day, but I have to get that all put together once I get through some of the others. Oh, thanks, Linda. I'm glad the tutorials worked well. I tried to make them as quick and easy projects, adorable, but quick and easy, so that you could have time to be able to get them done to be able to pass out for Valentine's Day. Okay, that's that. Cabin fever, Easter baskets. Okay, now we're on to our project for tonight. Okay. And tonight I am using I just couldn't do Valentine's again. I mean, I really almost did, but I decided it was time to move on to something else. And so I decided to use out of the Spring Mini Catalog, Memorable Blooms, the stamp set. And then there are coordinating dies. And I believe the dies are not available at the moment, so I do apologize for that. Oh, there's the piece I was looking for. Okay, and so it's 2 different pages. There's one missing from here that I'll show you in a minute. So as you can see, let's do this. The dies will cut out the flowers, okay? And then the other sheet gives you a big long stem of leaves. This is so pretty to cut out flowers. And then there's one more that goes around this. And like I said, I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so we're using this bundle, the stamp set and the dies. And then we're also using elements of text. I kind of looked, this was not on my first order, but I love it as a textured background, and then you can put something else over it. Splotches are always a good thing, just to add a little bit of color to something. Okay, so we're going to use this. A color I don't use real often, soft seafoam, but it's perfect for spring. Okay, so it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, and then we're going to fold it in half. We're going to use our bone folder and get it nice and crisp. Okay, then I have a layer of Petal Pink that's going to go right on here. And I'm looking, yep, I can go ahead and put that on right now. Yes, I see a few of you saying, Annie, I hope you are feeling better. Annie was not good last week. She's had a rough week, 2 weeks. Have you guys had a lot of sicknesses going around? We've had 2 of the ladies at work that have real bad coughs and colds and really bad bronchitis, and it's awful. Okay. I have a basic white for the inside that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Isn't it? It's just such a soft, I don't know, to me, Judith, it's like a calming feel to it. I just don't use it real often, and I really should. But again, I'm kind of a seasonal stamper anyways. I tend to go with the colors kind of the season. And I know we're really still in winter. Here in Illinois, Wednesday, we're supposed to get like 6 inches of snow. Some snow again on Friday. Right now they're saying maybe 3 inches. Again on Saturday. It's like, oh my goodness. Okay, then I have another piece of basic white that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So it's the same as this one. This is the other die that comes in the Memorable Blooms. And so what I did is I taped it right onto my cardstock, and I cut. Hi, Margie. Okay, so I have that, and I'm going to take my tape off, and I'm going to pop that out. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up close. You can see this. It's got stitched lines, and then it's kind of got, I don't know, like a stitched flower almost border. Okay, isn't that cute? Just love it. Suzanne, thank you. Kelly, Okay, and then this little piece. This little piece is going to go right inside of here. This die is amazing. I really like it. Okay, so we're just going to set it on here. I'm going to pull in my soft seafoam stamp pad. And I just re-inked it, so it's probably going to be a little bit darker than I intend. But, okay, we're going to use the elements of text, the roundish one. And again, because it's red rubber, you can't see through it, but I'm just kind of eyeballing. I want to keep that as straight as I can. And then I'm just going to put that on there. We're going to stamp it down. There we go. It could have got over there a little bit more, but that's all okay because we're going to put something else on top of it yet anyways. Okay. It's pretty green right now, but it will dim down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and adhere the frame portion to the card. And I really want to make sure that I can't get the sides unless I use my green glue, but I do want to make sure that the other part of it sticks down well. If it's not centered exactly, anything that's a little bit longer, or a little bit thicker, I'm going to put at the bottom. To me, this part looks like it's a little bit bigger than the top portion. We're just going to center that on there. Isn't it? I mean, it's just so much fun. And it's got, let's pull it back in again. I don't know, you guys probably have better eyes than I do, and maybe you can see what those words say, but the little script writing and stuff, but it's just such a pretty background. You can get a rectangular one, you can get a round one, you can get a smaller one. So it's a really cool set. Elements of text, item number 164774. Okay. All right. Now we're going to glue this one in here, and I am going to use the liquid glue because I want to be able to make sure I can move it a little bit if I don't get it right where I think it should be. Annie would have to check. I can't remember if the dies are available right now, but it's definitely one you want to put on your list. Right now there are quite a few dies and punches that are not available. Most of it is coming in about 2 weeks-ish. Okay, so I just glued it right back into there. I thought about dimensionalizing it, but it's like, nope, that one I wanted nice and flat. Okay, now I've already stamped the leaves twice and the flower once, and I colored it with Stampin' Blends. I used soft seafoam, light and dark, so that I got a little bit of shading. So I have 2 of them. Okay, and those are going to get glued right on there. And then the flower, I used Calypso Coral and the soft seafoam, both light and dark. And then that is going to go on here with dimensionals. Okay, so again, because I might want to move it just a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and use my green glue. Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining. Okay. And I'm just looking at my sample over here. Those of you who were at Demo Make and Take this weekend, this is one of the cards that you made. And I thought, well, everybody else should be able to see it too, and then I can share it on my blog. So everybody gets to see how pretty, because to me, this stamp set, I don't really want to say gets lost in the catalog, but to me, it was a lot prettier in person than what it was in the catalog. Okay, so now we're going to get our dimensionals in here. And you know, I don't cheat on dimensionals. I like dimensionals. I like it to stay up and not sag down. I know many only use 1 or 2. Some like to cut them in half to share there so that they last a little longer, and that's just fine. Okay, so there's that. Isn't that just so pretty? Okay, then I used the Something Fancy die for the words, and I changed the words on this one from what you guys did on Saturday. This time I used, I appreciate your thoughtfulness. There's also, you've been on my mind. That's what the other sample was. Within this also, thanks so much would fit. You mean the world to me would not fit on this one. And you're awesome. You are awesome would fit on there also. So you have lots and lots of choices. I decided a thank you note would be appropriate. Okay, so then we're going to put this. Thanks, Diane. Hope all is going well for you also. Okay. And then we're just going to attach that down here. Like that. And then of course we need to add a little bit of bling in there. And I am using the Antique Pearls, which is in the Spring Mini catalog, I believe. If these things aren't in the Spring Mini, they're in the online exclusives. We will have some new online exclusives coming in March. I still haven't ordered. They're sitting, the order is sitting in my cart, just waiting for me to hit the final button. Okay, so we're going to add a biggest one. There's 3 different sizes, a big one and a medium one. And then we're going to add that one right there. Okay, look at how pretty that is. And here it is again. So each time your coloring is a little bit different. The shading is a little bit different. You can have all different gradings on there. It's just a lot of fun. And these are fabulous stamp sets. And again, first time I looked through the Spring Mini catalog, it was like, it's okay, but it's not fabulous until I actually get and start working with some of the products, and they are awesome. And then remember, you can choose a free celebration item with a $60 order. And then today's blog post was this one using the Friendly Seagulls, which you also know is one of my favorites in there. I just think those little seagulls are so adorable and so much fun. Okay, so that's it for tonight. You guys have a fabulous week. Yes, the texture one is amazing. You guys have a great week. I will be back next Monday, which will be the 17th, is President's Day. So I will have something a little bit bigger, I think, planned for next week. I'm off on Monday. Tony and I are going up to Door County for the weekend, assuming the weather holds out for us. So we get to go to my favorite winery up there. It's club pickup time, so yes. Okay, it looks like somebody asked, I'm trying to look at some of the comments. It looks like somebody asked what color green. So that was soft seafoam. But I will go back through and comment on these things later. Right now I have to go up and deal with dinner. Tony's cooking, so I'll see what I can do to help. Have a fabulous week and a very happy Valentine's Day. I send my love out to all of you, and I will see you next Monday. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.